exist so far. But I think that like the concept of them does. So it's not just logic, but concepts that are true and concepts that are false.
Right. So did the concept of unicorns exist before minds?
I don't think so.
Right. So that's why concepts only exist in minds. That's my point.
Right. The concept of logic didn't exist until minds.
Okay. So then
Logic was it would have just been true fact of reality before that, but the concept didn't exist until minds.
Yeah, but the point is logic itself is a concept. It's nothing more than an objective true concept.
Okay.
So then
I don't know if I agree with that. I'm not sure.
Oh, you don't think that? So if logic didn't
it's
exist,
I think it's just a fact.
No, okay, I'll give an
it's
example.
a way we describe reality, isn't it?
Yeah, so I'll give an example. If logic, right, did not exist before minds, then is it true then or possible that the earth could have both existed and not existed at the same time before minds?
No, because it's just a fact of reality. So
Yeah,
the fact was true that the earth existed, right?
Yeah, so you can say it's a fact of reality, but why does reality abide by this fact, and how do you know this fact actually exists prior to minds? And where does it exist?
Why does reality abide by the laws of logic?
Yes, and how do you know that these laws of logic actually exist extramental to the mind?
So that's two different questions. So I think that reality just is like how it is, and we look at reality and describe it and called it the laws of logic. Right?
Yeah. My point is,
I could be wrong. Like I'm not a philosopher, dude. Like I don't know this stuff. I'm excited to learn it genuinely. I think like the first mover stuff is BS, and obviously the Jesus stuff is BS. But I am curious about how like Platonic forms exist and what it means to like exist without a place. I am like genuinely intrigued in this.
Yeah. So my point is that these things must exist. Right. If they're even objective truths, objective facts in reality need to have some sort of grounding. Right? Facts cannot exist without grounding. So this fact would
You
have
don't
to
think a fact could just be the case?
No, it has to have a grounding.
Why?
Well, it'd be grounded in reality if it's a fact.
Yeah.
Like reality would be the grounding
but that's
for
going
the
to be
fact.
that's going to be circular though. You're saying
Because if it's not grounded in reality, then it's not a fact.
Yeah, but that's going to be
I guess it is. Yeah, it's like a perfect circle.
Yeah, exactly. That's going to be the issue. It's going to be fallacy.
Yeah, it's like ideal.
That's
It's
the
an
same thing.
ideal
You're just
circle.
adding God into the circle, though, right?
No, I'm not. I'm actually adding a grounding that is outside of just talking about objective reality.
Do you think God is outside of logic, or does God abide by the rules of logic?
No, I believe that logic is grounded in God. That's my point.
Oh, logic is over God?
No, grounded in God. That doesn't mean over God.
Oh, okay. So could God change the laws of logic?
No, that's why it says grounded in God. If God never changes and is grounded in God, that means logic can never change.
Wait, you think everything is grounded in God?
What do you mean everything? What do you mean by I think everything
Like
that has
all
ontology.
concepts?